I am Mike Rotman.
I'm Rob Kutner.
So we're seeing comedy tonight. Just a slight difference. We're saying it's geared towards a neurodivergent crowd. So we've made some few little tweaks here and there to make it comfortable for neurodivergent, neurotypical, anybody who wants to come see a show that maybe felt a little awkward seeing a show normally, or maybe relatives of theirs felt a little awkward seeing it normally. So we just made a few little tweaks here at the Laugh Factory, but you're going to basically see a normal comedy show otherwise.
I'm your host for the evening. We're going to have a lot of fun. My name's Willie Hunter.
I think a neurodivergent audience for a comedy show is really good and very forward, honestly. I think that's very good to have now because neurodivergent people, we love comedy, we love laughing too. We're just like everyone else. And to make a safe space for us to enjoy comedy and feel relaxed and have a good time is a great idea. I think that's awesome.
Tonight's show is called Let It Out. It is a show for neurodivergent people to come and enjoy stand-up comedy. And as someone who is high-functioning autistic, I'm proud to support other neurodivergent people as someone who has gotten a lot of help through his life because of his disability. And I hope I can put on a good show for them, make them laugh their asses off.
It is a different culture. I do not judge.
Yeah, we just felt like sometimes people are on the spectrum or other neurodivergences. Sometimes say things out loud or have physical movements, or sometimes in their live performances. And comics who don't know any better might just think it's someone in the audience messing with them, and they might start calling attention to that. Maybe the person doesn't watch that. So all we do is have 30-second chat with the comics to say hey, just be cool with whatever people do. They're going to enjoy the show. They just enjoy it in their own way. And just tell your jokes and everyone will laugh. And everyone will feel welcome and no one will feel like the spotlight is on them or stigmatized.
Once I go into a diatribe or two about Japanese animation, you'll be saying to yourself, kids got the tism.
Rob and Mike kind of approached me and the Miracle Project with this idea of creating exactly that. A place where people of all abilities and needs and ideas and ways of thinking can just come and be accepted. And maybe that just means having comics be a little more aware of people of different, disabilities, people who are on the autism spectrum, or maybe they have Down syndrome, and just kind of how can we make an inclusive audience with all abilities and still, again, be adult and real and fun.
My whole life, I've just felt left out of everything and alone because I'm not what other people are. So why? Why can't it just be embraced that everyone's different and this is the comedy show for the people that want it?
I think it's important to do a show like this for a crowd that's neurodivergent because I imagine they don't feel comfortable going out all the time. They may be afraid they may cause a distraction, or be afraid they might be kicked out, or be afraid that the club is going to misinterpret or the comic's going to misinterpret anything. And I would imagine it must be nice to know that that's not going to happen tonight.
I think it's just awesome to make people know that everyone should be included for whatever kind of event is being put on, and that it doesn't take a lot to make events inclusive for everybody. Anybody can relate to that. It doesn't feel good when you don't feel like you are part of the cool kids or part of the mainstream or whatever, and you have a desire to be included with that. So I think it's kind of a no-brainer to do more events like this because why not? Everybody wants to be included. It always feels good to be invited to something. It always feels good to be a part of something. So why not reach out and make it available to everybody?
We just want a rollicking show, a full house, lots of laughter. Everyone from anywhere feels good. And then mainly we want to show that it's just easy to do this. It's not like we're changing the theater or the venue or the seating really at all. All we do is just teach everyone to sort of be a little bit more thoughtful and mindful about welcoming the audience. And then any comedy venue in the US or the world can do this.
Yeah, I came up with this idea that I had, and when Maria and Rob have partnered on a few different comedy shows, that it was just these little tweaks, and the goal is, and in the future, that we can keep doing this, whether it's in the Laugh Factory, whether it's another comedy, whether it's a theater, a musical. The goal is just little tweaks, real easy to do, that anybody can do this, and people should be more mindful of their audience.
And I think more broadly, we're also providing more entertainment options for for people who are neurodivergent who are adults. The state, society, nonprofit groups provide lots of opportunities for kids up until their teens on the spectrum, that sort of thing. And then a lot of people sort of age out. And, adults want to go out to comedy shows where there's a bar and other adults are and laugh at R-rated jokes
and spend money
more.
Yeah,
Spend money.
spend money.
And why not? So let's create an environment for everybody to kind of like be on the same page. Typical neurodiverse, all the same. Everybody loves to laugh.
And thanks to you guys for being an amazing audience and for making comedy history.